Alright, so a quick video on today's iPhone launch, or announcement, rather. Verizon's going to be offering their version of the iPhone 4 for $199 for the 16 gig version, $299 for the 32 gig version. It goes on sale if you're currently a Verizon customer, February 3rd. If you are not a Verizon customer, it goes on sale a week later. So if you already have service with them, you'll be ready to go on the 3rd. If not, you have to wait. The phone is virtually identical to the at&t version. Instead of the GSM HSPA chip, there is a CDMA chip, so it runs on Verizon's network. It does not include an LTE chip, so you'll be running on the second slowest 3G network in the nation, or it's the bottom of the barrel. Sprint and Verizon use similar 3G networks, CDMA, which are significantly slower in speed than either Sprint's WiMAX 4G network, at&t's 3G network, and T-Mobile's HSPA 4G network. So if you're looking for a speed demon of a phone, probably not the iPhone. It'll be fine for like emailing, downloading apps, and probably music, but sending huge attachments, receiving huge attachments, loading picture-heavy websites, it's going to be slower than an at&t iPhone under similar network conditions. The big kind of kicker to the Verizon iPhone is that Verizon's network tends to be better built out and more reliable than at&t. So if you're in a spot with at&t that has great coverage, then that'll probably be the faster phone. If you have really crappy at&t coverage, you know what it's like to not be able to load a website, or text messages or emails don't come in because you don't have a data connection. And if you're in that situation but you have good Verizon coverage, then you might want to think about switching. I think the really big thing here is that Verizon has a bunch of customers, and they have fewer smartphone customers as a percentage than at&t, so I think they'll be able to convert a bunch of people. I recommend the iPhone to a bunch of people, even though I don't use one anymore, because of its simplicity. It's very easy to use. It's not as geeky and nerdy and tweakable as Android. So if you're looking for a basic smartphone that'll do your email, your pictures, sync your music and stuff with your desktop, the iPhone on Verizon or at&t is going to be a good choice. I think the problem for Verizon is that they are introducing it 7 months after at&t introduced the iPhone 4. So people who wanted the newest and best iPhone probably already have one on at&t. And that I think there's a feeling, especially in the tech community, that because this doesn't have a chip for their 4G network that just got kind of rolled out a little bit in December, is that it's not very future-proof. That either A, they're going to run with this Verizon iPhone 4 for a while, and it will be eclipsed by Android running on Verizon's LTE network, and other devices on other networks, or they're going to have to release an updated version in short order, which will then piss off people who already bought the iPhone 4 on Verizon, but now their device is outdated. I think they'll probably just end up riding this device cycle for a while. I was talking with somebody at T-Mobile, and they said that unlike TVs and laptops and stuff, smartphones buying rather is not so much tuned around the holidays, that people are buying smartphones all the time. It's not like a Christmas gift. Having said that, I would kind of expect a iPhone 5 for Verizon out before Christmas. I don't know why, it's just my gut feeling. at&t will no doubt have an iPhone 5 out this summer, and I expect that that'll take advantage of the faster at&t HSPA Plus network, that's going to have higher speeds than the current iPhone chip allows for. Like T-Mobile, they are counting on HSPA Plus as their first 4G network, and then they're going to bring on LTE, which is long-term evolution, which is also what Verizon is going to be using. But they're not bringing that on towards the end until the end of the year. So I expect iPhone 5, new software, possibly slightly tweaked hardware, but running an HSPA Plus. So if you're in a place with good AT&T network reception, your iPhone 5 will be even faster than your iPhone 4. If you're in a place with shitty AT&T reception, you're still going to have shitty AT&T reception for the most part. One thing about iPhone users moving from AT&T to Verizon is that it may actually lighten the load on AT&T's network. So if you're in a place like New York, San Francisco, any of the perennial trouble spots for AT&T, Verizon people moving to the Verizon iPhone may actually help improve network quality. I know, especially if you get into an area like a college campus that has a bunch of smartphone users, pinging off one or two towers, that could make a difference. That could potentially lighten the load. So that's what's going on with AT&T's iPhone. Other than that, no real changes. Instead of, if you're used to the iPhone 4 on AT&T, it has little notches on the side for the antenna. The Verizon one has one extra notch, so as to help with CDMA integration, I guess, of the antenna design. Also comes with a Wi-Fi hotspot setting, so you're able to use it like you have been able to use Android phones for months now, as a portable hotspot. On AT&T, you have to plug it in, I believe, or connect via Bluetooth, so one device at a time, whereas on Verizon, you'll be able to use 5 devices, but then again, you're on a slower network, so you're sharing one slow connection across 5 devices. So I guess if you're a Verizon customer and you've been waiting, or you're an AT&T customer with shitty coverage, then the Verizon iPhone may be for you. But the smartphone world is getting so diverse that there's always a new product coming out. So I think if I were a Verizon customer or a pending smartphone customer, and you have time to wait, I would probably wait till April or May, when Verizon's 4G handsets will be coming out most likely, or the summer, because I think the speed difference there is going to be pretty huge. But people that love iPhones, so that's it for now.